Hey, this is a basic lesson on Massive, which is a wavetable-based synthesizer, basically an additive synthesizer. Just a heads up, I'm going to be coming to you out of your left speaker or left headphone thingy, because that's how this recording program I have works. Yeah. So, let's get started. We're going to be working just from the ground up with our basic oscillator. Your most basic waveform would be a sine waveform, which is energy at a single frequency, and I have this equalizer analyzer open so you can see what happens when we play a note, which is energy right here. Now if we wanted to make this more interesting, we'd use a saw wave or a square wave. We're going to use a polysaw. Just up this intensity here. So the intensity setting is basically just a low pass filter. Okay, so here we have our low pass filter, and the cutoff is basically the same as the intensity. So when you lower the cutoff in a low pass filter, you're basically cutting off those higher harmonics. You can see it in the analyzer. And we generally did that to make a synthesizer not so like grating and bright. And resonance basically boosts the signal at the cutoff frequency. See how those harmonics are being emphasized right at the cutoff. To make an effective synthesizer sound, we'd want to like lower the cutoff and like make the resonance something reasonable. Down here. Yeah, that sounds kind of nice. And then we can add another oscillator if we wanted to. Make like kind of a interesting sound. Widen that, lower the pitch, raise the pitch, maybe lower this pitch a little bit, open it up. So let's see how that sounds in context. Kind of dumb, but you get the idea. Yeah. So that brings us to envelope. The envelope is basically how the sound is delivered to you, basically. So it's all here. There's attack, decay, sustain, and release, ADSR. Attack is how quickly the sound gets to the main level. So here, increase the attack, it takes longer. Decay is how quickly it goes from this level here down to the sustain level. So it's very percussive if you lower the decay and lower the level, the sustain level. Yeah. Let's raise that sustain. Yeah. And release is basically how long it takes for the note to fade away after you touch the key. So I'm just gonna like raise the sustain and then tap the key. I just tap in the key. Yeah. See how it's taking forever? Yeah, it's because it's a high release. When we lower that, it's percussive again. Yeah. Well, that's about all we have time for. We've gone over the basics of oscillators, filters, and envelope in Massive. Hope it was at least a little bit helpful. And I guess I'll leave you with this demo track, which uses some Massive synth sounds. Thanks.